Welcome back to MFile's Process Maps. In this session we will inspect the basics of drawing in the Process Maps Designer. We will show you the basic shapes in the toolbar and how to resize, move, or change the content of shapes. You will learn how to use the grid and the snap lines. We will also give you some hints on behavioral aspects, like containers. After opening the Process Maps Designer, you can see the central toolbar at the top of the window. Using the different buttons in the toolbar, you can draw elements like rectangles, ellipses, free polygons, text boxes, or straight, curved, and polylines. As per usual, you can use the mouse over functionality to display a tooltip that indicates which element you will create. To add an element to the canvas, just select it in the toolbar, and your cursor will change to a cross. Start to draw by holding the left mouse button down and dragging it across the screen. If you choose a polygon or polyline, you can start drawing by clicking the left mouse button on the canvas once, and then set the next points by clicking again. You can finish your drawing by double-clicking the left mouse button. If you press Escape, you will cancel the drawing. To resize a drawn element, you can use the blue ports. Hold the left mouse button and drag them to the size you would like. As you can see, every element is framed by a dashed line. At the top end, you will find a point which can be used to rotate the element. To make changes to your drawn shape, you can use the Edit Polyline button. As you can see, the shape is now marked differently, and it is possible to modify the shape's appearance. To leave this editing mode, click on a free area on the canvas. If you want to change the appearance of a shape, you will find different buttons in the toolbar to modify its attributes. In the drop-down menu Line Format, you can change the color, width, and style of the shape's lines. It is also possible to use many different arrowheads at the start and end of lines. The corners of lines can be customized as well, using either the angular or rounded presets, or a custom value. In the drop-down menu Fill Format, you can set a custom fill color, use gradients, or make the shape transparent. Right next to that, you have Shadow Format to define direction, depth, blur, and color of a shadow. If a shape is marked, you can easily hold the left mouse button and move the shape to another position. If activated in the toolbar, red snap lines will help you align the shape with other elements on the canvas. You can also activate or hide a grid on the canvas to get an overlay for standard alignments. Sometimes it makes sense to turn this off if you want to make even finer movements manually. If you select multiple objects with a rubber band or shift-click selection, then you can use the context menu to align these objects. Finally, after changing your shape's appearance, you can set it to unmovable or undeletable by using the behavioral aspects in the context menu. Here you can also turn the shape into a container. Containers are shapes that can be filled with other elements, combining them so that they stay together. You can recognize a container by the blue border the shape gets when adding another element. If a container is moved, all elements in the container are moved too. Through this functionality, you can easily build swim lanes or other central elements.